Hi, I'm Edwin Kim. Thank you for joining me on this video about Ilchi Lee's Brain Art Festival. Now you may be wondering, what is this brain art? Is it art about the brain? Well, not quite. But before we get into that, we need to take a step back. Way back. So here we are, planet Earth, our home. It looks very peaceful floating out there in space, doesn't it? But we all know that on the surface, beneath the blue sky and white clouds, things are quite different. Even with the great knowledge and technology we have today, there are still wars and people dying of hunger. And not only that, disasters are occurring worldwide from pollution and global warming. We have every means at our fingertips to put an end to all of these problems, yet we don't. Why? Who created these problems in the first place? Was it Mother Earth herself? No, they were created by us. But of all the millions of species on the Earth, what makes human beings the only species capable of affecting an entire planet? It's the human brain. Without the brain, we couldn't move, feel, or think. Our minds wouldn't exist, and our bodies would be lifeless. With the brain, however, we have the power to kill or save an entire planet. So if we have such a great and powerful brain, how come things aren't the way we want them to be? After all, virtually everyone wants a peaceful world, not one that's dying by our own hands. 30 years ago, a man named Ilchi Lee had a vision of two futures for humanity and the Earth. One was of total destruction, and the other was of a peaceful world where people actually lived the way they wanted, in harmony with each other and nature. Thus, Ilchi Lee set out on a mission to create this harmonious world. And he discovered that the human brain holds the key to make this possible. So for the past 30 years, Ilchi Lee has been sharing about how to use the brain with anyone who will listen. He created brain respiration, an exercise and training method for utilizing the brain, which then expanded to brain education, a comprehensive educational system with the same purpose. And most recently, Ilchi Lee showed the world how simple and easy it is to get your brain back into the rhythm of things with brainwave vibration. It's Ilchi Lee's vision and dream to reach 100 million people in the next couple of years to hear this message so that they can not just live their lives, but to use their brains and create their lives. So where does brain art come into play? Hippocrates said, "Life is short, the art's long." But what if your life was the art? Each of us is currently painting this painting of life. When your time is up, will your painting be complete? Will it serve the purpose you truly want? Most people just live life as a series of moments and experiences, and when the life ends, it ends. A brain artist, however, creates his or her life and lives for the highest values. Brain art is a life that is sculpted to greatness and completion for oneself, humanity, and the Earth. The Brain Art Festival will be the celebration of the human brain itself, the very thing that ties us all together and makes us human. It's a celebration of the potential and amazing future we can create if we just choose. It will be a great explosion, not of nuclear power or destruction, but an explosion of possibilities and hope that will spread across the world. Through song and dance, martial arts, and so much more, it'll be an amazing experience and adventure that you can partake in. Because after all, brain artists don't just sit around and watch, they do. 100 million brain artists. The possibilities would be endless They would create new values that are more important than the ones governing today's material world. New cultures based on these values. Earth would be a very different place. So don't let your life live you. Create it. And don't miss this opportunity to be a part of an amazing historic event that will spread hope and light to the entire world. Well, I hope to see you, my fellow brain artist, at Radio City Music Hall on August 15th.